Hi Libras, welcome to your monthly reading for May 2025. I'm going to be taking a look at the person on your mind, how you feel about them, how they feel about you, the connection between the two of you, and the outcome. This is general. It may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channels. It helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. Now, at the end of your reading, I will be pulling an oracle message from the Moonology Oracle deck to give us some more insight, guidance, and clarification on your situation. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. For Libra, show me how they feel about the person on their mind, how that person feels about them, and the connection between the two of them. Oh, wow. Okay. So you really like this person and you see that they share the same kind of values as you do. Now, you're definitely falling for this person. You have feelings for them. You feel that this person has their life together, you know, like they own their own business, or they're just like a boss of some sort. Maybe they're your boss and you're trying not to cross a line here, but you have feelings for your boss and you feel like that's your soulmate. But I'm seeing, you know, the fact that this person, even if it's not a boss, you feel they have their life together, and that makes you feel that you both want the same thing. You're both looking for a deeper connection here with a partner, that your feelings are mutual, and that you want to express more to them. The Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, you feel like this is like, I found my soulmate in this way, of this person sharing everything that I like, or everything that I stand for, and my moral values. This person shares the same kind of ideas. So let's go ahead and look at how this person feels about you, Libra. They've been giving, you're definitely on their mind. I'm going to say that. They've been giving things some thoughts here. The Ace of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Justice card. The Ten of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So they definitely see a commitment in a life with you and building a life together. You definitely are on their mind of wanting to share everything that they have in life with you and wanting to do the right thing. You know, they're all about, you know, having a beautiful kind of life, a beautiful kind of relationship, and matching, you know, the energy that you are putting out there towards them as well. So I see a lot of feelings. There's a lot of blue and colorfulness to these tarot cards that have come out so far. So let's go ahead and get the connection between you and this person. There's definitely a plan between the two of you. King of Swords, the Chariot. The Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck is going to be the Five of Pentacles. Now, this could be an outside influence that I'm seeing in the connection between the two of you, of someone being very logical or practical here and feeling that things are rushing too fast between the two of you. I don't know if that's, if you work together, there's that we can't cross this line because of, you know, ethics in the workplace. But the feelings exist there. And so there's the feeling disappointed if it doesn't work out, even though you both want that. But there's also this outside influence here in your connection that comes in really quick to share some kind of, you know, news that no one really wants to hear. And it definitely brings some grieving, some sadness here in this connection. It's like somebody's in the way. Let's go ahead and clarify this Page of Cups. Yeah, you're definitely feeling love and that I'm going to go after this and, you know, I'm not going to look back. And then you feel like it's a foolish move when you do. Or you delay yourself because there's something about you seeing this person as, wow, they're amazing. I can never match that, but they're definitely what I want. We do have the Knight of Wands, the Six of Swords in the Fool card in reverse. And maybe you act aloof with this person because you feel like they're kind of a too good to be true situation. And you're not sure how to approach them with just putting your heart out there, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But you're feeling inspired by this person to share your feelings more and wanting to move forward, but then feeling every time you do, you take a step backwards or like you stand still where you're at because you're nervous. But I don't see judgment on this person's side, like they wouldn't accept the feelings you have for them. Let's go ahead and clarify the Emperor. Yeah, you feel like this is a very well put together person. Family means a lot to them. Also, for some of you, this person's a single parent. You think a lot about them and what a life would be like with them, and to lose them would just be devastating. So we have the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and at the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords. You've gone through enough hurt in your life and you don't want more of it, so I completely understand. And you're seeing this as this is the one. This person is everything. And you know, you don't feel stuck in doubt with this person. You feel stuck in your thoughts of what a life would be like with them long term. So maybe not putting things in action right away of asking them about a relationship, but seeing like a vision of what that relationship would look like. Let's go ahead and clarify that Two of Cups. Yeah, you definitely feel you found your soulmate, and it's been on your mind a lot about how happy this person makes you, but at the same time it's been draining your energy, so it makes you feel kind of back and forth at a crossroads of telling them exactly how you feel. You're a little in limbo here, Libra, because you're like, I want them to know that I really do care about them, that I really am in love with them, but at the same time, you know, I'm just not going to say anything. You're like, I think about it, but I don't know if I'm there just yet. And that Sun came out in a 50-50 energy. So where you get excited and you feel drained and you feel your energy depleting because, you know, sometimes when we overthink situations, we can feel exhausted by it, the thoughts. So let's go ahead and clarify that Ace of Swords for how they feel about you. They've been thinking. They've had on their mind a lot about, is this fate and destiny, or is this the life that I put myself on a path and then I meet Libra? They're not too sure. They're feeling that you still are a little mysterious to them. Nothing wrong with that, but they're giving things some thoughts. Like they definitely think about the good things and what could happen with you, but at the same time, they're wondering if it was, did I meet Libra and everything happened the way that it did because this is the life that I built for myself. And they definitely don't want to have anything hidden from them. So they have some things that they're going to want to talk about that they've really just been contemplating on, and they're going to handle it the mature way here. Let's go ahead and clarify that King of Pentacles. Wow, okay, so the King of Pentacles is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Swords, Judgment card at the bottom of the deck. I forgot that we were talking about some of you, this could be your boss, right? And so they want to be with you, but they don't want anyone to know. They want to tell you, and they make a decision to sneak around with you out of fear that other people will judge and someone will, you know, say something, they could get in trouble, so they don't want to do that. Libra, if you feel that sneaking around is not what you want, it's okay to speak up and say that you don't want to sneak around with this person. For others of you where this is not a situation with your boss, they are looking to have a conversation with you about certain things and lying and stuff like that, because they definitely worry if they're not honest with, you know, they don't like liars, they don't like to be lied to, and they don't lay down those ground rules. They worry that could lead to, you know, destruction. And the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck, they want you to see them for who they are and know, you know, everything that they expect moving forward, if there's a relationship to be had. So let's go ahead and clarify the Justice card. So if this is your boss and they want to mess around, this is what I was wanting to get to, was the point that they worry other people will know about the two of you. So you can never be a public item here, and that the right thing for them to do is just say goodbye and walk away, even though that puts them in this situation of, I feel stuck, I don't know what to do, because they do like you, but they feel they have to close out a chapter of a situation that can only be a fantasy to them. For others of you where this is not a situation with your boss or anything like that, they definitely want to do the right thing. And there are some triggers from their past that they're trying to leave behind, but they're feeling a little stuck. They are starting to close out chapters on whatever that is for them. But we have the Five of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Hangman. You know, when they start to move forward, they do also feel stuck a little bit because of the past situations, but they're working to close that out and find more harmony and happiness in their life and fulfillment. So let's go ahead and get the outcome between the two of you. For those of you that work together, and this is your boss, you two will work together great. There's a lot of success there, but when it comes to love, that is kind of an empty feeling because of the fact that you can't be an item publicly. And so, you know, this person cares about you, but you get a little apology like, I'm sorry. So that's, you know, just, it's very unfulfilling in a sense of, even though you might like your boss and you two have this great connection, they're not willing to make this a public thing like this. They're not willing to leave their job in order to make it a public thing like this as well. For others of you, you know, the outcome here, there is nurturing of this and moving forward, but there is a lack of fulfillment as well. And it's something about, you know, feelings needing to be more vocalized. And it's hard to say if it's your side or theirs, but again, Libra, you are holding back here with how you feel. So that might be you over here with holding back your feelings because you're not sure that you're ready to express them just yet. However, they're waiting for that because they don't know what you want if you don't speak up. So let's go ahead and get an oracle message. What do you want Libra to know about their reading for May? Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Oh, I love that. That's wonderful. And at the bottom of the deck is going to be hold your vision, a fixed moon. All right, so this is what I have for you. If it resonates with your situation, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.